Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Stephy if you are new here, and in today's video we are at the Awakening Festival on the Isle of Wight, which is where I live. And we are just here for the day. It is over the weekend, but we are just here on the Saturday, the 24th of September, which is very, very exciting. There is so much going on, and yeah, it's just jam-packed. If you don't know what the Awakening Festival is, it's kind of like self-care, wellness vibe, well-being, everything, which it's very exciting because it's something I have a bit of a passion for. There's yoga, there's certain talks, there's workshops, there's absolutely anything and everything. There's crafts, there's food, so we're going to be taking you along with us today, and yeah, let's get into today.
The people who need to be here will be here. And we had we won't talk about what's happened in the last couple of years. I think we know very well what has been going on. And the awakening was put on hold, but something very special was planted in that very first year, and it has blossomed into where we are now and being here this year. And I'm so grateful for each and every one of you, for those who are here for the very first one, and those of you who had ventured into the wild unknown to come to Northwood House in Cowes on the Isle of Wight on the 24th of September 2022. Now, who has travelled from off the island to be here? Wow! Oh my goodness! Jaya Guru Deva, Jaya Guru Deva, your turn. Jaya Guru Deva, 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 Jaya
Since we've been working together, and it's that mindfulness of, oh, amazing, how it just lived, because if your environment's clear, then so is your head, and there's nothing better than walking in and it smells fresh and clean, and it just lifts, it lifts your vibration and lifts your energy. So
you need to get up. Now, you didn't think when you're going to be vlogging, you were dancing, did you? Come on! I can't go as high as Katy Perry. Kate Taylor, and some of you know me, some of you don't. Some of you have actually been on a programme with me called Big, Bold and Beautiful, so welcome. It's so lovely to have you here. And so when I'm going to be inviting you to uncover and discover what big, bold and beautiful means for you today, it's really, for me, this is the manifestation of it. And I'm not talking about getting your manifestation pants on and thinking about what you want to manifest. It's the collection, it's the manifestation, it's the evidence of the thing that you are putting out into the world that feels big, bold and beautiful for you, and bringing it into fruition. That heart of yours that shines so brightly that you imagine like a disco ball and it's got the lights on it, and some of them are lit up and some of them are in shadow, but all of it is wonderful. Light, shade, everything in between. When we can bring our full essence of who we are, that is big, bold and beautiful. It's about being open to discovering the adventure of a lifetime. And it's your lifetime. We're here for such a short period of that time that we want to make the most of it in whichever way feels true and good for us. The whole journey, the whole of the disco ball. Because so often in life we're going through and we're like, well, I'm living this life that I think I should do. That one that was set out for me when maybe I was a little bit younger, and the upbringings we've had, right or wrong, the environments that we live in, the cultures that we live in. And we get to, I don't know about you, have you ever questioned when you've got to a certain point in your life and you're like, is this it? Am I doing what I'm supposed to be doing? Suddenly I find myself in situations or jobs or even relationships where I'm like, this doesn't feel like me. This doesn't, and I don't know what me is, but this doesn't feel like it. What are the things that are really important to you? Do you even ask yourself that question? Has anybody ever asked yourself that question? What's important to me? The things that are important. And the reason that question is important is because that's your internal drivers, your desire compass, as I like to call it. So when we're setting the destination into the sat-nav, we've got to know why we want to go somewhere. Again, desire is one of those questions that we kind of go, oh, that feels a little bit salacious. I don't know if I can answer for that. But you absolutely can. Because what tends to happen with our energetic alignment is that the brain doesn't know the difference between real and imagined. So it's just, we're setting it, much like setting the destination to the sat-nav. You put the program into the computer, it's going to go with where you set it to. You tell it you don't want something, it's going to go to the thing you don't want.
Interesting. Like very interesting. What's your opinion about the moon? I forget. She said that's fair.
Well, the moon, the moon is the reason why you have waves in the ocean. So if it can affect water, which is what we mostly are.
She is so funny though. I don't know what
So there you go.
Yeah, the moon affects those waves in the sea.
That's the
Oh, correct.
I literally just said.
No, you just said water. I don't know if you meant
I said the reason it's got one oceans.
Tables, you will find that you've got workbooks. You don't have to feel that you've got to write anything at all. They're just there for your optional use. We're going to go through a very, very quick speed date of the phases of the moon. So what I do today in 45 minutes, I'd usually do in about an hour and a half to 2 hours. So we're going to have to go quite quickly, but you will get a real taster of how you can work with the moon energy and also how it correlates to the female cycle as well. What we'll do is as we go through each phase of the moon, I'm going to give you a real kind of brief description of the moon, and then with that you're going to also get a card pulled, a practical magic card to work with it. Each of the cards have a little sign in the corner which correlate those up there, and they work really, really well with the different phases of the moon. So for example, the first phase of the moon is about rest, about being quiet, about being wisdom, and then we've got the calm pillar. So we will go through those. We'll try and do like about 5 or 6 minutes for each phase. So bear with me. I'll pass the cards around for each pillar, so if you just take one. You can shuffle them if you want, but just use your intuition, connect in and see what comes up for you.
No, but maybe it's
Do I look at it now? I'm scared.
Look at your.
I don't mind the blood.
Oh, alright, I've got to fix my car.
It's a really good time for creative activity. It's the time for creating plans. It's the time for collaborating, working with other people, particularly other women.
Are they the cards? Sorry.
I don't know.
Sorry. That's all right.
You're-
No worries. I'm in my world at my own. I am.
That's alright.
Stood down.
It's about a week after New Year.
Oh.
Oh, that doesn't look good, does it?
Oh, this isn't the tarot card reading, is it? It's no. Thank you. I need them. So as soon as I declutter everything, I can then get in the mode of sure, yeah. But the thing is though, because I've got stuff like that, that is what is keeping in your mind. So it kind of is physical, right?
Yeah, definitely. But it's like,
It's in your mind, but it's because of those things that is why it's in your mind.
yeah.
Imagination.
I should be teaching fast.
Silence. So I feel like it's telling me that I do have these ideas. They're quite nice.
It's not the one. You go off on your own. It's fun someone else. Stop.
The mood will be alright.
Remember this one.
Oh, I don't know.
Can I swap it? Like if I
Acceleration.
You like red balloons?
Something's going to happen at speed.
So I'm gone. This new geezer comes along.
And everything happens.
Hang on, why's the new switch move gone?
You've done that, I haven't. You said that because I'm hard. I've never said that.
Actually, mine.
So I have got better. Still got loads of work. Oh, yeah. But I am better.
It's a very dark cast.
Oh, that's me getting blown up at the corner.
When I go...
I came up with a Star Wars film in my head the other day. Yeah. And you know it's like, oh, that's stupid, but it's actually like, believe it. What do you think yours?
I mean, so with me, the way I've looked at it, right, it's supposed to flip the switch where
That's a new beginning, isn't
I'm
it?
doing something different, like a new chapter. Things in my life, I'm going to say. So obviously, like, the job that I want to do, my mental well-being, all that jazz, romanticise,
fall in love with it?
Yeah, I fall in love with myself. And then everything that I wanted has happened so quick. That's what I was kind of thinking.
Oh my gosh, I don't know
Everyone wants to do that, it's all random.
Yeah, it's quite good actually.
Did you get?
They do make sense. I suppose that's what they're
I'm
designed
sure about that one.
so you wouldn't
Meditation.
have that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a bit of a jump, isn't it? Maybe. I don't know.
So I think they're all
Huh? Music is music, isn't it? What is vitality? Is that your length of life, isn't it? And length of how you do something.
The state of being strong and active and the energy.
And what was yours?
Lost in music.
Say again?
Lost in music. What does that mean?
So living in the moment, so lost. Yeah, I get it. No, I get it.
I don't know.
Well, you know what vitality means. Everything, like your strength,
Having
your
on the same time.
power.
Yeah, so
What does it say again?
The state of being strong and active.
Yeah.
Changes that will give renewed vitality.
So the
to
state you need to be in, being lost in the music. You know when people are lost in music, they're in their concentrating thing. They're concentrating on that one thing, and in that moment, I guess. So whatever that means to your.
So I need to concentrate.
yeah.
Be in the moment.
I guess so.
Oh yeah, and so
Be lost in the
lesson.
It's right there. Be lost.
So mine would be
What's yours?
embrace. What does embrace mean?
The state of being strong and active. The energy. So you need to embrace it. You need
Yeah,
to
so you need
embrace
to embrace all of this, not just throw it off.
all that jazz. Creative mindfulness, which is your creativity side. Then you actually have your bits full of fun, and then you need to embrace it, so you need to not pie it off.
Yeah, embrace it.
Yours is better than mine.
It's all real.
Do you not care?
They're shots, right?
Yeah. So you.
What is mine?
Oh, it's all like berries and things and.
It's nice.
Oh, that is a bit
Sharp.
soily, yeah. Cool.
Ringy?
Yeah. Ooh. Not bad, not bad. Ooh. Hello everyone, I haven't updated for a while because we was just jumping from workshop to workshop, talk to talk, all that. We've just had food that we pre-ordered, so the tickets that we actually got were just the Saturday only ones, and they were, God, this is really zoomed in, and they were, oh there we go, it was still on Zoom. Yeah, anyway, so we got the Saturday only tickets, which were the gold VIP ones. So we was able to pre-book a holistic, treatment, which I have got 4:15 till 4:45, so they're half hours, and I am doing the exact same as Shane. We were both doing a Reiki and Swedish, get my words out, massage. Shane's is actually at 5 o'clock till 5:45, so his is a little bit later, or 5:15. But with our ticket we was able to pre-order food, which was fine. I went for a gyro and a side of chips. I didn't really like the sauce that was in the gyro, so that's my bad. The chicken was nice and chips were nice, and then Shane got a salad as well with it was chicken and thyme, I think, and lemon. Looked really good. weren't a bit of me though. We are just waiting because we've got like an hour kind of lunch break spare time. I need to put some things back in the car from my bag because my back is killing me. We are going to be doing a talk which is with, let me just get her name right, I don't want to get it wrong. Her name is, Dr. Body, Mind, Soul. So that is from A&E to Ayahuasca. So that's going to be very, very interesting. And yeah, then afterwards we're just going to be doing a few more talks and going to bits and pieces, and it's very fun, very chill, very vibe. Very zen vibe actually. I'm thinking of doing the yoga rave that was on a little bit later, so that sounds a bit fun. Definitely a bit fun, but yeah, it's all exciting. And I actually did a level 1 Reiki course just for myself. If you know what Reiki is, you know all about that, but it is just initially the energy and healing. And my teacher is actually here, so I'm going to try and catch her if I can, which would be great. But yeah, it's really good. The weather is really nice. I'm just sat in the shade at the moment because it's a bit too hot at the moment, but yeah, really good, really enjoying it, definitely a bit of fun. And obviously it is on tomorrow as well, but we just opted for the today ticket for today. So yeah, I think we're going to get some snacks and everything after, or a little bit later, but it's definitely good fun, definitely good fun.
It's a real honour to be here and to speak, and it's really special actually for me. First of all, because it's the first time I'm talking publicly about this project, so please forgive me if I need to refer to my notes at some point, because I'm feeling quite nervous as well. And I just want to thank you all for being here and being interested about this journey. It's a real gift to be able to share it with you. So I'm going to start with the start of my journey. I'm the daughter of 2 doctor parents. So I was very much instilled with a strong belief in the scientific method. And I was sharing with Sarah actually yesterday in our tiny home that my dad has a tattoo of Darwin on his arm, so very staunch belief in science. I'm a consultant in a busy South London hospital, and my career has taken me all over the world. I've worked with the flying doctors in Africa, I've worked with Indigenous communities in Australia, I've studied my master's in a rural village in India, and I've also, sailed down the Amazon on a mercy ship delivering healthcare to remote communities down there. So it's been really rich and really varied, and I've been really lucky and inspired to have a career like that. That sort of led me into this world I had never heard of or delved in before. And I went to lots of different workshops and different retreats. I tried kind of everything. I tried silence, I tried talking, I tried sound baths, I tried soulful psychology, tried downward dogging and dancing. I tried acupuncture and ayahuasca. I tried everything I could to get my hands on. And it really opened me up. It really opened me up to new people, to new practices, to new perspectives, and to new paradigms I had never heard of, never experienced before, and had never considered. And it made me really question, why as a doctor do I not know about all of these healing modalities? And how can I offer these to my patients who I see struggling every day in A&E, waiting endlessly for appointments with specialists, doctors who are only going to deal with the biology of the body and who don't really understand the context or the construct that they're working within. And I found myself in the jungle in Peru, sitting down for my maybe 5th ceremony that week or something ridiculous with ayahuasca. And I sort of really got, it was actually a friend who was on retreat with me, and they really opened my eyes to the fact that it was quite unusual for a doctor to be sitting there drinking ayahuasca, having done all of the alternative practices that I had and being open-minded to it, and how unusual that they had found that, which even to me felt shocking and jarring, that most doctors people had encountered wouldn't be open at all to any different perspective than they had been brought up with. And so it became clear to me that, you know, my mission somehow would be to bridge these worlds of both, you know, modern medicine and alternative therapies, and really try to advocate for an integrative approach. Because one of the biggest problems I see is that doctors dismiss automatically any non-pharmaceutical healing modality. And it's coming really from a place of ignorance. And I don't mean that in a disparaging way, I just mean that in a way of like, we're not taught. I mean, can anyone guess how many days or weeks or terms my medical school dedicated to a non-pharmaceutical healing modality? Any guesses? Half a day. Yeah, half a day. Not incorporate psychedelics into my practice, just to be really, really transparent. I mean, it feels edgy enough referring someone to a nutritional therapist, let alone to having said that, truly, the girl with anxiety, I just felt so much like, oh, I really want you to sit with ayahuasca and see where this anxiety is for you. I did not mention that. Yeah, I mean, within my current practice, I cannot be recommending plant medicines to anybody. However, my experience with them has been totally transformative in so many aspects of my life. Without ayahuasca, I most certainly would not be sitting here. I sat with her in Costa Rica, literally the week before the world fell apart. So I was in Costa Rica, February 2020, and I remember I'd just come back from the retreat to Isle of Wight here, where the ideas around witchy women and Dr. Body, Mind, Soul were percolating, and I went to sit in Costa Rica, and I sat down and I just asked, like, what do you think of Dr. Body, Mind, Soul? What do you think of witchy women? And and I had this whole herd. Is it a herd of horses? Is it a herd? What's the collective noun of horses? Herd of horses? This herd of My Little Pony horses fluttering towards me. And I think what that was reflecting was the butterflies of excitement within me. So it was a way that the medicine was communicating with me to follow the excitement, to follow my joy, to follow the inspiration. And I really did that. So when lockdown hit and I was restrained from traveling at all, I mean, obviously my A&E stepped up, and I was like, it was, you know, obviously a really difficult and different time. But that was when I started the podcast. That was when I started really building the resources. It's when I started to really buckle down, and because I had such clarity from sitting there that this was the right path for me. And there's been other aspects of my life that it's just given me a really clear message, and also really helped me unblock patterns and beliefs that were really holding me back. Ayahuasca is a psychedelic plant medicine which originates in South America. And there's all sorts of myths around how we came to drink it, because it's the only psychedelic that is not grown in its complete form. It's a mixture of two plants. It's a mixture of a root and a flower. And there's all sorts of myths about how we knew to combine those two to provide us with the wisdom it does. And essentially it's working with DMT. So there's a lot of interest in psychedelics, as we all know, as I'm assuming we all know. There's a really growing interest in psychedelics with the use of psilocybin, as you're mentioning, for depression. And also it's amazing to hear the research coming out of actually the center I sat and did ayahuasca in Peru, with research being done. So there's 2 papers are already out, but there are more on coming, and I've interviewed the researcher and team actually on the podcast that should come out in a few weeks, showing us how effective ayahuasca is. Particularly these 2 studies were on overall well-being and grief, processing of grief, and there are more studies waiting to come out. So research is now starting to be done, and that's always a really powerful tool to advocate for their more widespread use. There is definitely growing interest in more research. So I've heard the MRC, which is a big research body, is out in South America doing their own research, which is really exciting. And I've also heard, as I mentioned, that there is an attempt to bottle this up. Now that's going to obviously raise so many questions.
Hello everyone, just an update. We have just gone back to the car to grab the yoga mats for the 7 o'clock yoga rave. So exciting. Just had my Reiki massage with Ollie Bennett. Very nice, very good, very relaxing. I feel very chill now, very... we are in a park where there's loads of dogs. And yeah, it was so good, so needed. I'm really tired now. I'm really struggling. I'm really tired, really struggling. So we're heading back. We're going to go do the closing ceremony, and then I think there's an hour where there isn't anything going on. Just chill there. We have spotted a stall with milkshakes and brownies, so I think we're going to grab those, and then do the yoga at 7. And then there's a couple of extra things that we're probably going to hang around for, so that's going to be fun.
Hello, how's everybody's day been? Can you believe that we were here this morning and I was up here talking to you? It feels like a lifetime. Who's been on journeys today? Who's been to other dimensions today? Who's learned some new stuff today? Who's feeling good? I want some more hands in the air. Shout out, what are you taking home so far? I mean, we haven't even got to the glitter party or tomorrow yet, but what are you taking home so far? Connection. Clarity.
Yay! Hi everyone. Hi. Yay. Okay, so we're going to set up the mic. My name is Natalie Farrell, and I have been channeling expression for the last couple of months. I'm a singer, I'm a trained opera singer. And then all of a sudden, like I'm sure some of you would just get this, that all of a sudden like something else just falls in your path and you're like, really? Is that what I really got to do? I invite you to be cozy, okay? I invite you to close your eyes. Settling in. Feeling the music.
Hello, right, so we just went to the closing ceremony, which you would have seen. We've just picked up our goodie bags. So obviously we got the gold one, so we got a specific goodie bag. I'm just going to go through it because it's very fun. No, stop, spoilers! I want to know, I want to be surprised. So that's what we're doing now, and then nothing else happens until like 7 o'clock, where it all kind of like starts again. So we're just gonna chill. Oh, I'm getting annoyed with you. Stop showing me stuff. Oh my gosh, like a child, right? Shane is with me. I don't think I said, but there he is. So he came along with me today. Well, I say came along, I bought him a ticket. So but yeah, so we've got quite a few bits and pieces. Let's have a look. So we have a little promo code from Elixir. That was the shots that we got earlier. Then we also got Your Space Yoga and Pilates. Oh, very interesting. I'd like to do some more yoga classes actually outside of work. Then we've also got this, Chilly Winter. This is just a little card just to say. Small, local and handmade. Exciting. That's really pretty, that. These are obviously all the companies that we hear today. Drinks Kitchen online. I don't know what that is. I think it's just, I don't think I saw them actually. We'll have to go back if they're still there. Then also got this one, which is Wild Sisters, Hens, Friends and Zens. Love that, it's great. We also got, what's this one? This is the Cup of Kindness. So this was this specific tea that we actually got given a freebie this morning. I didn't actually vlog that, which was a shame, but it's very interesting, that handmade. Yeah, really, really exciting. I also got another card, same as Shane, and my one says Compassion. I have no idea. I'm gonna wing it anyway. Then a couple more cards. Practical Magic. This is Kate's. Lovely. Also got this one. Practicing Magic Weekend. Then we have just a couple more bits and pieces. Connect Your Psychic Self. We have this one. The Unbound. A soul-led publishing company for unbound women. There's also this one. Very exciting, very exciting. There is the Cup of Kindness. So there are the tea bags. Very cute, very cute. So the mindful tea that was made purely for today apparently. We've then got, what have we got? Oh, soap, organic soap. Very nice, very nice. We've then got the protein ball. Were these there? These must have been there. I didn't see anything like this.
Yeah, I just tasted it.
Coffee oat muffin. That's a strong no from me because I'm not a coffee fan. Shane is going to eat that one. Thank you, anyway. Then we've got a chili water uplifting. What is this? This is a revitalizing citrus fusion for the mind, body and soul. I don't know what this is. It's just uplifting though. I don't know, is it? I don't know what that is. And then, last but not least, we got Mother of the Spirit Child, the Awakening Rose Quartz. So I got a little rose quartz and chambered as well. So that's nice. That's a cute little goodie bag. Very cute. Have you had a nice day so far?
It's been lovely.
It's been lovely.
It's very awakening.
Awakening. You look so tired.
No.
Oh god, I feel so tired. So tired. So we have like about, what is it, an hour spare, over an hour, or just over an hour, I think, an hour spare before we are doing the yoga rave, which is very exciting. So obviously I will be vlogging that, which is exciting. Other than that, I think we're just gonna mooch. I think we might go get food quickly there, or whatever we're doing, and then yeah, just wait until we do yoga. It's been a bit mishmash of a vlog, I'm sure, but you kind of got the gist of it. Hopefully it's all okay, hopefully it's been enjoyable, and if you have been enjoying it so far, this is probably near on the end, but here we are, then make sure you give it a thumbs up. And if you're interested in more well-being content like this, then make sure you subscribe, because there is plenty more coming. Oh, right.
Let's go. Come on.
Let's go eat. I'm hungry. So we've just gone up to, what's it called? I don't know.
Bao buns.
So we got a tofu katsu, because they were all out of the pork, but I love tofu, I love katsu chips. And we also went to the bubble, the coffee bubble. So we got a Rolo milkshake and a Snickers millionaire shortbread, pretty much. Oh my god, I'm so excited. You try it, you try it, you try it.
I'll try it. How do I, how?
You kind of pick it up.
Oh. Yeah?
Have you ever had one of those before?
Never. I don't even know what it is.
Oh no. Yeah? It has got a lot colder, so I am sat in my coat. About to eat this. These chips are good as well. I don't really know how I'm going to do this, how it's, half of it has come out. Love a bao bun. Oh god, that's so good. I love me some katsu. Right, we're going to enjoy this quickly, and then we'll be back. Because I have, do you know, I'm going to try the milkshake now. I'm going to do it. Oh my god, possibly one of the best milkshakes I've ever had.
Yeah, really good.
That is insane. Where's that Rolo gone? Where is that? I can't get it. I haven't had a Rolo in ages. My god. I don't think I'm going to be able to eat all this right now.
Right, I'll have a bite of it.
Oh yeah. That's good. Very nice. We're just chilling, eating, then we've got the yoga actually in about 20 minutes. Oops. I have to get this sorted quickly. Really good though. I definitely want a hot chocolate after. Hello. Well, that was fun. Tried to insert as much as possible. That was really fun. Very interesting, a different take of yoga. It was kind of like yoga and then like fitness, so that was very fun. I really enjoyed it. It was such a good take on it. So there is a glitter party tonight and something else as well, but I am so tired. I'm just too tired to stay on, so we're gonna call it a night. But if you have, oh, that lighting's terrible, there we go. But if you have enjoyed this video, please make sure you give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, because there is going to be way more wellness content and everything. And if you liked all of that, then you know, subscribe and hit that notification bell, and then you will have a lot more and see a lot more. And also, I did a few bits and pieces over on my Instagram and TikTok, so make sure, perfect timing, so make sure, oh no, basically I put more on my Instagram and TikTok, so I'll link them here, so definitely go check them out. But without much further ado, that is that, and I'll see you in a brand new video soon. Bye.